ultimately, we think Trump does want an end to this conflict because it's going to hurt his midterms and also the economy of the US. So expect some sort of resolution. It doesn't have to be perfect, but expect a resolution after this 2-week period.
Hi, Matthew. The agreed ceasefire is temporary, but it was enough of a signal for investors to pile in.
Yeah, I mean, it's the long-awaited deadline. I'm not sure what number deadline this is, but we've come to another one and it's been extended. So welcome relief, especially for the countries which are really short energy, like the Asian countries and European countries. Big rallies in Australia, also experiencing a big rally too. So very welcome relief across all metrics today.
Probably no surprise that stocks and sectors that have suffered the most since Israel and the US attacked Iran more than 5 weeks ago were among the session's biggest winners.
Yeah, that's right. We had big gains in all the affected sectors. As we get a big unwind of all those trades, so all the negativity is coming out of the market. You could say it's maybe premature. You're probably going to get another day or two as risk measures come back to normality and more neutral levels.
Travel stocks were among those that really saw their prices soar. Qantas and Virgin both put on more than 10%. What were some of the others that caught your eye today?
Yeah, I mean, quite a lot of the shorted stocks in the ASX were up a lot, obviously. But the ones here, like you said, there's a few of the REITs. So Goodman Group was a really bit of a standout as a data centre, and interest rates were hurting some of those sectors. And REITs, we think, will benefit over the next period as well. But it was a broad-based rally. Obviously, the underperformers were the best performers during the war, the energy stocks, but companies which benefit from lower interest rates will do well, and also lower energy prices. So Qantas had the best of both worlds. You had a ceasefire plus lower energy costs, so that looks really good from here too.
I want to take you back to yesterday, ahead of Donald Trump's Iran deadline, when the ASX also had a pretty strong showing. Have investors now written off Donald Trump's threats as all bluster? Are investors just not taking any notice anymore?
I think so. I mean, we started to become a bit immune to some of the language. I mean, it started on Easter Monday with some rather unhinged tweets, posts on Truth Social, and again, last night there was some pretty strong language, and the market digested it pretty quickly. It took about 10-15 minutes before the market went to where it was before these comments. So the one thing we did know was Trump wanted an out of this conflict. He got into the conflict, but he had guardrails. They were the equity markets, oil price and the interest rates on bonds. And when they hit the guardrails, he always backed down. So we were of the belief he would back out of this because he doesn't want a drawn-out conflict. So the language got quite aggressive near the end there. But again, the market was looking through this because we've seen it many, many times where he hits those guardrails, then backs out very, very quickly. So now he's talking about rebuilding Iran and what a great opportunity. So he will change with the wind, and he doesn't mind changing his opinion, so you do not get caught up for too long on his views.
Are investors taking a lot of a positive signal from the noise that this war is coming to some kind of conclusion?
100%. The two groups were far apart. They have got a lot more in common on the 10 and the 15-point plans. Trump ultimately wants out of this and trying to manage Israel as well. So there's a bit to go. There's 2 weeks. There's going to be some ebbs and flows, but ultimately we think Trump does want an end to this conflict because it's going to hurt his midterms and also the economy of the US. So expect some sort of resolution. It doesn't have to be perfect, but expect a resolution after this 2-week period.
Matthew Haupt, thank you for bringing us up to date.
Thank you.